I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always
Amir Tartan Tor.
This bout is scheduled for
Lots of hype. And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. Defense is not an option for these two. They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
These fights have had to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is so exciting.
Beautiful counter punch. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Good. What a massive upset this would be. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Just missing with the uppercut. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. These two are the perfect dance partners. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Oh my goodness, are that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good punch. Nice counter. Oh, what a punch. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They're in trouble. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. You know that bell was... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. One punch changes everything. And what's the referee thinking right now? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I've got to see that again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Those counter punches have to hurt. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Back up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move.
Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. I need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
5, 6, 7.
He's back on his feet, but at some point, you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
The perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Where was the defense? That uppercut does. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Where this next round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that...
Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more... And there it is! The knockdown punch we knew was coming. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that over and over again.
I need to see that again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down,
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Another scoring shot there. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
That punch scores. Only catching air with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. A perfect counter shot. Those counter punches. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a...
They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe-to-toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That one will count. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Solid punch. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far? An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
This may do it. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
6, 7.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.